Hello, this is Johnny Cycles. Welcome to another edition of Old Cards Still Good. Okay, truth time. I'm only a few cards into this series, and I'm already taking liberties with the meaning of old. But hey, time is just a matter of perspective, right? I'm stretching my definition of old here largely because I think, like many old cards, this one isn't on many people's radar. But boy, is it a good one for Commander. Earthshaker Giant. Printed in 2019, it was released as part of Wizards' Game Night decks. For 6 mana, we get a 6/6 Trampler that gives our other creatures +3/+3 in trample until end of turn. Yep, that's an overrun effect for one more colorless that leaves behind a 6/6 with trample. Sound familiar? Craterhoof Behemoth, anyone? Or as I like to call them, Stompy McStomples. As one of the game's best creature finishers for go-wide strategies playing green, Craterhoof Behemoth is played in 6% of decks according to EDHREC.com. And despite multiple printings, its cheapest version, unfortunately, is still over $30. Earthshaker Giant, meanwhile, is around $2. Now, Earthshaker Giant is no Craterhoof, but at that price point, it sure does a good enough impression for me. Not to mention I get to play him in one of my all-time favorite decks, Giant Tribal. Furthermore, how often have you attacked with Craterhoof and done like hundreds of points of excess damage? Now, how often are you just squeaking by that 40-ish points with Old Stompy? Does the card not inherently win more? But seriously, Earthshaker Giant is a legitimate budget alternative to Craterhoof, while being 1 green less. So if you want a Craterhoof effect but don't want to shell out $35, or you want to give your Giant Tribal deck an on-theme finisher, pick up your copy of Earthshaker Giant now. And if you're looking for other inexpensive creatures that do a good enough impression of Craterhoof, check out N-Ray's Forerunners, which will set you back about 50 cents. Meanwhile, Blossoming Bogbeast is about $5, has an amazing name, and is a great option for life gain decks, though not for ones on a budget. A less budget-friendly creature that offers repeatable value at the cost of no ETB trigger is Pathbreaker Ibex. At around $18, this goat is about half the cost of Old Stompy. Are there other cards like Earthshaker Giant I'm missing? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to check out my Giant Tribal or Life Gain decks, be sure to visit cyclesgaming.com. As always, I'm Johnny Cycles. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one.